Okay. Hi, YouTube. Okay, this is day 2. And I can tell that this is working for me. I don't even have hardly anybody yet watching my videos, but I was totally excited all day to record this next video. And so I can tell that this is for me and that I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna like being here with you guys and doing this. And I didn't want to do it this morning, but after I got done with all of my stuff, I was like, man, when can I when can I have time? When do I have time? So this is what it looks like for me. I wake up, between 4 and 6, and then I usually start with some kind of meditation, something to get going, some motivational thing, and something that will change my brain, help me change my brain. Really old ways of thinking about wealth and money, and change it into some new and exciting, and have that kind of excitement and build excitement, around money. But today, they were talking about setting goals. And so, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I was learning, and I think it was Dan Lok. And I really like this guy, Dan Lok, L-O-K, Dan Lok. And he is not somebody I would have ever thought that I would enjoy, but I end up really, I love it. I do love his stuff. Okay. Anyway, he was talking about setting goals, and he was talking about daily, weekly, monthly, 6 months, a year, 2 years, and what those goals really are and how to establish that. Now, come on. I mean, we've all heard about, setting goals and a budget and all that kind of stuff. But for him, he looks at it just completely different. So I set up a page, and it has my goals and what I need to accomplish and what I need to accomplish every day to meet those goals. How much money do I need to make in a day? How much money do I want to make every month? How much money do I want to make in a year? And then he said, write down your expenses, what your expenses really are, because chances are good, if you're just out there thinking about a random number that you think you want to make, that you don't need as much money as you think. And that turns out it's true. And I was really extravagant. I mean, really extravagant with the purchase of houses, with the purchase of cars, with, of course, the Q8 and others and other things. It turns out it wasn't nearly as expensive as I thought, which turned out to be really cool. Well, anyway, so moving forward, today I was listening to Tony Robbins, of all people. And I've heard him before, but I don't know, I never followed this guy. So, and he was talking about setting goals, and I think today I finally understood, I put the 2 and 2 together. I wrote down these goals, and then I finally put these 2 things together. And it's not that I never set a goal. I guess I just never focused on it, never achieved it, never wrote it down, never looked at it every day, never included it in my daily plan. Hey, how far am I away from this goal today? And I thought, man, that makes me feel bad. But no. So, okay, so you set a goal and you see where you are every day against that goal. Even though I'm not meeting my goals right now, I'm doing things to get closer to meeting my goals, right? And then the exposure of your goal, and then there's pressure. So like starting this YouTube channel, I didn't realize that it would be something exciting for me to look forward to again today. That wasn't the expectation. The expectation was that you guys would help me become accountable and finding a mentor and sharing all these things and doing all these things together. Turns out there's way more to it. There's way more to it. There's the creating the pressure. So today I recognized that not only do my goals inspire me to get up and do every day, but that it creates that pressure that I need to say, okay, what is it going to take? What is it really going to take to accomplish this? And they're doable. I think my goal right now is $333 a day, 7 days a week. And if I do that, that gets me to $10,000 a month. $10,000 a month is $120,000 a year. That's doable right now. I feel like that's more than doable. So I don't think I ever understood it until I actually wrote it. Like really wrote it down and really started to understand what they're talking about. Well, Tony Robbins was talking about the same thing. He's like, this is a foundation and this is a serious thing. And I'm like, okay. So I did that and I listened to that today, and it was just really, it was really good. And there's something about the subconscious, and it's true. He said, the subconscious comes into alignment with that, that you are working on that. And somehow your brain starts to really decide that this has to happen. And so it does. And I have to agree with that. And I don't know how that worked, but it does. It really does. So there's, the whole thing was really long. I think it was like almost 2 hours long. So write down 2 things that you are not happy about, and that are not good enough, and why you want to change them. And create a list of beliefs and habits that it would take to change those 2 things. And I thought, well, that's impressive. I want to do that. So that's what I did this morning. And then another thing that I did today to move towards my goal was I set up a meeting, and now I have a meeting with those people at the that life, I forget the name of it, that life thing that I was telling you guys about yesterday, that I thought looked interesting, basically organic products. And so I have a meeting with them on Monday, and it's Friday night, it's late, it's almost 11, but that's what I did today. This is what I did today, and I'm excited about what I did today, and I'm excited to share it with you. And I hope that there's something in there that is inspiring to you too, and that you'll just overlook my hair and overlook the mess and all that. And I'm almost at a 10-minute mark, which I did not fix today on my phone or find out why it's limiting me. But I will talk to you tomorrow for sure. Probably late rather than early, but tomorrow for sure. Bye, you guys.